Everyone wants attention, yet the strongest individuals build themselves when no one is watching. Silence is not weakness, it is a strategy. Many people speak endlessly about what they plan to do while taking very little action. They seek approval, explain themselves constantly, and broadcast every move, hoping for applause. A Stoic, however, knows that true growth occurs away from the noise, during the hours nobody notices, through discipline nobody witnesses, in battles fought within. The less you speak, the more you tune into your own path. The less you announce, the more you achieve. When you stop publicizing your goals, your life gains space to transform. Focus on yourself, and your results will speak louder than words ever could. Marcus Aurelius once reminded us, "Your actions are your true belonging." This video explores 6 silent Stoic principles that cultivate unshakable inner power. Truth 1. Silence protects your energy and restores your power. Most people lose strength not through failure, but through excessive talking. Silence stops the world from draining you. Every time you justify yourself to someone who doesn't respect you, you lose influence. Every time you share your ambitions with those who don't grasp your vision, momentum fades. Announcing intentions prematurely weakens the discipline needed to follow through. Often, this subtle leakage goes unnoticed because it seems harmless, yet it quietly erodes focus, motivation, and direction. A scattered mind cannot build a strong life. Silence is not avoidance, it is deliberate strategy. Your voice is a precious resource. Speaking carelessly gives others power over your path. Sharing too soon invites opinions that blur clarity. Over-explaining allows others to shape your identity. Staying silent keeps you rooted in your own judgment. Silence brings you back to yourself. And that is where true power begins. Many fear silence because it forces them to confront their inner world. The Stoics embraced it. Marcus Aurelius warned that one who cannot sit quietly with themselves cannot truly know who they are. Silence strips away comparison, noise, and external pressures, leaving only the essence of your character. This truth is often uncomfortable, but is the foundation of mastery. When you stop announcing your goals, you start pursuing them. When you cease seeking approval, your actions sharpen. Modern psychology calls this the false finish. When plans are announced, your brain releases reward chemicals as if you've already achieved them, creating premature satisfaction. Spoken too early, goals lose their power. Success thrives in quiet soil. Silence also shields you from others' insecurities. Not everyone wants you to grow. Some feign support, but feel threatened by your rise. Criticism often reflects their stagnation, not your flaws. By remaining silent, you prevent interference. Your life becomes harder to sabotage when no one knows the blueprint but you. Silence transforms pressure into discipline and emphasizes action over performance. Practice. For the next 7 days, keep your goals private. No announcements, updates, or over-explaining. When tempted to speak, pause and ask, does this serve growth or ego? If ego, stay silent. If growth, act. Silence is focus. Silence is reclaiming your power. Truth 2. Silence helps you hear your inner truth. You cannot discern life's direction if the world is louder than your mind. Silence opens the doorway to clarity, and clarity is essential to build anything meaningful. We live in a time of endless noise. Opinions, fears, insecurities, expectations surround us. Without space for silence, we risk living a life shaped by others rather than our inner wisdom. Nothing is more painful than following a path that is not truly yours. Silence is not emptiness, it is full of answers. Clarity begins when noise ends. Stoics understood stillness as intelligence. Marcus Aurelius embraced morning solitude to align with his values before facing chaos. Epictetus taught that the battlefield is internal. Victory comes from mastering judgments, not controlling the world. In silence, you distinguish what is yours from what is not. You identify real desires versus borrowed ones and distinguish warnings from illusions. Many avoid silence because it exposes the truth. It reveals self-deception, limiting habits, unaddressed goals, toxic relationships, and fears that hinder dreams. Silence confronts the gap between the life you live and the life you want. Though uncomfortable, this confrontation is liberating. Without slowing down, you cannot identify what derails you. Without sitting with your thoughts, they control you. Silence allows the shift from emotional noise to grounded awareness. Breathing slows, thoughts settle, emotions stabilize. You observe rather than react. This is where wisdom grows. Self-mastery and discipline require this practice. Only through silence can intuition strengthen, the practical gut feeling warning you when intentions don't match words, guiding you toward growth instead of distraction. Practice. Spend 10 minutes daily with no phone, music, conversation, or input. Sit, breathe, and ask, what truth am I avoiding? Don't judge or run from the answer, just listen. The more you listen, the clearer your direction, identity, and inner truth become. Truth 3. Focusing on yourself accelerates growth. The moment you stop watching others, your life speeds up. Comparison steals progress. Self-focus multiplies it. True growth happens when no one is watching. Most people waste energy monitoring others, careers, relationships, money, success, mistakes, while missing their own path. Many measure their worth not by who they are becoming, but by how well they keep up with people who aren't on the same path. Every minute spent looking outward weakens the focus needed to build your own foundation. A distracted mind moves slowly. A focused mind moves with force. The Stoics taught one principle: mind your own path. Your progress is personal, not a performance. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Stop worrying about how your journey looks from the outside. Growing may appear slow. Learning may seem inexperienced. Rebuilding your life may look behind, but none of that matters. What matters is the quality of work you do when no one is applauding. Growth is private, repetitive, and uncomfortable. That's why few commit to it. Focus on yourself, and you begin to notice areas that need repair: emotional patterns, bad habits, weaknesses, and lack of discipline. Instead of blaming external forces, you take responsibility for your inner structure. Responsibility is the birthplace of real power. A person who controls their behavior becomes unshakable because no one can take that mastery away. Self-focus turns chaos into direction, insecurity into clarity. Attention shapes identity. Whatever you focus on, you become. Focus on others, and you become a spectator. Focus on fears, and you become hesitant. Focus only on results, and you become impatient. Focus on your daily actions, and you become disciplined, grounded, and effective. Life is the sum of repeated focus. Many claim they want success, but their attention is scattered. They start, feel insecure, compare themselves, slow down, restart, and wonder why nothing moves. Meanwhile, the person who stays focused, even imperfectly, moves ahead. Not because they're smarter or luckier, but because they give full attention to their own path. Direction beats speed. Consistency beats talent. Self-focus beats comparison. Practice for 7 days. Track only your actions. Ignore what others are doing, where they are, or what they've achieved. Set one daily goal under your control. Complete it with presence, not performance. By week's end, confidence grows, not from approval, but from internal proof. Focusing on yourself accelerates growth. Focus on your path, and drifting stops. Focus with discipline and life moves forward. Truth 4. Let actions define you, not announcements. Talking about goals doesn't move you forward. Acting in silence does. Results speak louder than words. We live in a culture obsessed with announcing everything: goals, plans, ideas, even struggles. People talk as if talking counts as progress. Announcing intentions gives early emotional rewards, but action is what builds real discipline. Premature words weaken the work behind ambition. Acting quietly transforms desire into responsibility. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." Discipline is shown, not told. Strength is earned by enduring execution, not describing plans. When you stop feeding your ego with announcements, you feed your character with action. Talking about goals gives a false sense of accomplishment, a dopamine rush, without actual progress. This is false momentum, trapping you in an imaginary version of yourself that feels productive but isn't. Action is quiet. Ego is loud. If you want transformation, choose quiet. Acting in silence eliminates pressure and interference. No audience, no fear of judgment, no expectations, so you move at your own pace. Silence frees you from the need to impress, giving space to fail, adjust, repeat, and improve. Mastery grows in private, not public. Eventually, your results speak for themselves, louder than any announcement. Transformation becomes undeniable. Growth is visible, and the best part, you didn't need to convince anyone. Actions define you. Respect grows from consistency, not promises. Practice for the next month. Don't announce new goals. Work fully in silence. Track actions daily, not intentions. Reward effort, not talking. Only reveal results once work becomes visible without explanation. Discipline and self-respect follow. Stop talking, start becoming. Stop performing, start building. Let actions define your identity. No one can take it away. Truth 5. Working in silence reveals who is real and who is pretending. Not everyone wants to see you grow. Silence exposes intentions faster than words. Quiet progress shows who genuinely supports you and who benefited from your old version. As you focus and work silently, some pull away, some quietly criticize, some mock because your growth threatens their comfort. Those who once cheered may go silent when your life elevates. You don't need to confront them. Silence does it for you. It removes performance from relationships and filters your circle. Stoics warned that most conflict comes from misaligned values and hidden resentments. Seneca wrote, "You must choose your company carefully, for the spirit of those around you will seep into your soul." When you become quiet and disciplined, you stop feeding toxic dynamics. You stop participating in gossip, shallow conversation, or empty validation. People who thrived on your old patterns can no longer access your energy. They become uncomfortable, not because you changed for the worse, but because you're no longer predictable. As you grow quietly, your priorities shift. You stop wasting time. You stop chasing attention. You stop tolerating disrespect or manipulation disguised as friendship. And when your standards rise, the wrong people naturally fall away. This is not loss, it's purification. Life subtracts what no longer aligns with the person you're becoming. Those who get angry at your silence were never rooting for you. Those who respect it will rise with you. Silent work also attracts a different type of person. Those who value discipline, growth, and integrity. These individuals don't need explanations. They don't feel threatened by your progress. They don't compare or compete. They understand the journey because they're on their own. They quietly encourage you, respect your boundaries, and support your ambition without needing credit or attention. They are rare, and you only notice them once the noise fades. When you stop announcing your steps, the power dynamics in relationships shift. People can no longer project expectations because they don't know what you're building. They can't sabotage what they can't see. They can't discourage what they don't understand. Silence becomes a shield that protects your mission and peace. Let your progress speak. It exposes every hidden agenda. Let your silence grow. It reveals every real connection. Practice. For the next 2 weeks, share nothing about your goals. Observe closely. Who stays supportive without updates? Who becomes distant? Who grows uncomfortable? Who reacts with envy? Your silence reveals more about relationships than years of conversation. Your growth is the truth, and those who remain are worthy of your next chapter. Truth 6. Silent discipline creates results no one can ignore. Noise doesn't build your future. Discipline does. Silence is the environment where discipline becomes unbreakable. Once you master silent work, results are inevitable. Most people fail not because they're incapable, but because they're inconsistent. They start with excitement, but when progress slows or no one watches, they lose momentum. They crave applause more than mastery. When applause disappears, so does effort. The Stoic knows discipline cannot depend on attention. Real discipline grows in silence, where no one claps, encourages, or checks in. In silence, you face the truth. Either you train yourself, or you betray yourself. Discipline thrives protected from external noise. Silence builds the world your effort can live in. Marcus Aurelius said, "The work of a human being is to do what is right, not to talk about it." Discipline is not glamorous. It is the repetition no one sees, the boring hours no one celebrates, the sacrifices no one understands. It is waking up early when you don't feel motivated, practicing a skill long after excitement fades, showing up again and again with quiet commitment. Silent work forces you to develop discipline from identity, not ego. You do it not to be admired, but because it is who you choose to be. Silence removes the temptation to perform. Public work makes you care about opinions, judgments, results, timing, and image. Silent work creates a private arena where only effort matters. You can fail safely, restart without embarrassment, and take risks without being watched. This freedom accelerates progress more than motivation ever could. Silent discipline is the ultimate equalizer. It turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. A psychological shift happens when you commit quietly. Your brain stops seeking validation and starts seeking completion. You become addicted to finishing what you start. Each day becomes a brick in a foundation no one can break. Others may underestimate you, but silent discipline surprises everyone. One day, results appear seemingly overnight, yet only you know the years of silent work behind them. Silent discipline strengthens resilience. When no one knows your mission, no one can discourage you. When no one knows your goals, no one can question them. When no one sees your process, no one can interfere. You stop needing permission, praise, or reassurance. You rely entirely on your internal compass, the highest form of Stoic self-mastery. When you work in silence, your rhythm becomes your power. Your consistency becomes your identity. Practice. For the next 30 days, choose one goal and work on it without telling anyone. Track your progress privately. Reward consistency, not perfection. Every night ask, did I honor the person I want to become? If yes, you win. If not, adjust and continue. Let the world see only results, not struggle. Silence sharpens discipline. Discipline shapes destiny. Destiny becomes undeniable when built quietly. You've walked through 6 Stoic truths leading to one idea. Your life becomes unstoppable when you choose silence, discipline, and self-focus over noise, distraction, and approval. Most talk about changing, few commit. Most seek validation, few seek mastery. Silent work isn't glamorous, but it's real. Early mornings no one sees, private battles no one knows, decisions made unseen, all build a life that speaks louder than announcements ever could. Remember, you don't need to prove anything. You don't need applause. You don't need permission. Focus on yourself, protect your energy, build in silence, and trust results will reveal everything at the right time. Your silence is not empty. Your silence is your power.